Guten Tag zusammen. Hi everybody. So we just learned about negation using nicht and kein. The textbook has one more addition to add to this concept of negation, and that is using the word doch correctly in context in a German sentence. The textbook says that the conjugation doch doesn't have an exact equivalent in English, and while this is true, we do have a slang equivalent to it. So I modified the slides to kind of show you how we would say that in English, so that we can use it to contradict a negative question or statement in German. So we look at the examples that I have here. Ich habe keine guten Kleider. I don't have any good clothes. If you want to contradict that, you could say, Doch, du hast viele guten Kleider. And that's like saying, Jaha, you have lots of good clothes. And that's how doch is used in English, but we don't actually have a word that is proper English to mean doch and show contradiction to a negative question or statement. Another example, warum gehst du nicht nach Hause? Why aren't you going home? So negative question, our response, if we are going home, you would say, ich gehe doch nach Hause. I am going home. And that's how we use doch in context in German. Let's move on to the next slide. We don't have to use doch at the start of a sentence. You saw in both of those examples we can use it at the beginning or we can use it in the middle of the sentence. We just have to make sure that if we use it at the start, there's a comma that comes after it that separates it from our subject and verb so that we can still have correct word order in our sentence in German. And if we use it in the middle of a sentence, then we start with our subject verb and then we use it next in the sentence. So if we look at these examples, ich habe keine Freunde, I don't have any friends. And then if you want to say, Jaha, you have lots of friends, you'd say, Doch, du hast viele Freunde. And we kind of use doch like a yes or a no. So you'd say yes, comma, or no, comma, when we're using it in German. And here it's like saying, Jaha, comma, you have lots of friends. In the next example, we have, du hast doch viele Freunde. So we're just putting it in the middle of the sentence instead of at the start. And then it's like saying, you do too have lots of friends, which also is not correct English, but it's correct German to use doch in that way. One more example slide to move on to. Warum gehst du nicht zum Strand? Why aren't you going to the beach? And then you would respond with, if you wanted to use doch, I am too going to the beach. Ich gehe doch zum Strand. Or you could start with it and say, doch, ich gehe zum Strand. Like, it's like saying, but I am going to the beach. So these are some examples on how we use doch in context and how we would translate them in English in the best way possible. So, das ist alles für heute. Viel Glück mit den Übungen. Good luck with the exercises. If you need any help, just reach out to me on Google Hangouts and we can chat our way through it. Danke!